Hello everybody, this is Black Serpent, here for your first Let's Play through, hosted by Konami, and developed by Arc Systems, and welcome to Hardcore's Uprising. Well, the show the title, not just yet, but you'll see. And a lot of shit that's going on in this game. If you haven't know, Hardcore's Uprising is actually, yeah, of course, under a Contra game, just like with this game, Metal Slug, or any side-scrolling shooting game. So basically, everyone knows the role of Contra. Side-scrolling, shooting a bunch of enemies, got the gun, spreader, like a bunch of enemies that hurl at you. So there's no stranger of this game. So it's like pretty much is one of the hardest of the whole series, and I don't consider it harder than Ninja Gaiden or Castlevania or other hard games, but I consider this as a hard, challenging game, especially this new version. Look at that. Sliced! And that girl and that guy from the beginning is the DLC characters. So the main characters you control is Bahamut, he's the main character in Crystal. And this is his rival, he's facing, so yeah, it's intense. And have you know what makes this game a lot more different than the other Contra games, that it's made by Arc Systems. So if you know the Guilty Gear series, you probably know their air dashes, their barriers, blocks, their distortions, fighting games. You know the rest. I'll tell you the rest of the whole entire game. And funny about Bahamut, he looks like a resemblance of Soul Bad Guy, if you know what he looks like. So. Well, welcome. Hardcore's Uprising. Made by Konami, 2010. I gotta say, this game is actually pretty fun. This is actually really a challenging game, so... challenging game. The reason why I make it challenging, because since, like, any Contra game, there's always options where you host, like, how much lives you get in difficulty. I'll tell you one thing about the difficulty. This doesn't exist in this game. No, this game is already hard. What we have is how to play, there's the controls, settings, and control settings, and blah blah. There you go. Pretty much this game is already hard, so if you go to arcade mode here, you can explain like how hard difficult this game really is. But since Konami is really thankful in Arc System, they give us a Rising mode where you can customize your characters. I'll show you. Bahamut, Crystal, this. Mostly the two characters I have are mostly, actually no, they're all fully 100%. They're 100%, all that. Oh, Crystal, the only characters I didn't level up right now is Sayuri, Leviathan, and Harley. I can start Harley the hardest to level up since he's slow and has, but he has so much health. Same and Leviathan, well, because they're a boss character, they give him 1 health and some grenades, and he's acrobatic too, so he doesn't get a second weapon. Well, he has his grenades. Well, anyway, first I'll start this playthrough with Rising mode, then maybe after that I'll start arcade mode. Maybe. I'll think about that in the future. So we got 4 characters. We got Bahamut, who's probably, you know, the main character was overall. That's overall HP, speed, gun mechanics and stuff. So. Color. Now I'm gonna choose Crystal. Well, I want Crystal's the speed character of the series and probably the lowest in the health, like second lowest health in the game other than Leviathan. She's pretty fast on her feet, and she got I can't remember the unique abilities of her because I haven't played her that much often. I did got 100%, but I'll try to remember. Harley's probably one of the harder characters in the series since he has low mobility, but he has a lot of HP and he can get destroyed on obstacles, so yeah, he's pretty hard. I might level her up in the future. And if I want to speak about OP characters, Sayuri is one of those characters that are really OP in the franchise. If you ever play Strider on the Sega Genesis, probably you know how intense that game is and how she plays out. It's the only thing that's bad about her, nah, not really bad, but she lacks a good projectile, but she's really fast and pretty strong for a non-gun user. And Leviathan, well, probably lowest in the health in the game, and like I said, no second weapon, so He's probably the more challenging one, since he has only 1 health. And he has a bunch of acrobatic moves, and I'll probably do that in the future if I get a chance. So let's start this game. Start with Bahamut.
Mission accomplished.
Makala. So we got 8 stages here. 8 stages in total. We got from... So you have the desert, the jungle, the ruins, and the rest. I'll probably show you in the future. show you in the next videos. So let's start this game. You know what's funny about Konami? They have the Konami code, but if I can remember what it is, then I could just play the stage 1 song. And I have to say, that stage 1 song was pretty badass. So let's read the description. The year is 2613. The world is now ruled by an empire known as the Commonwealth under the reign of Tiberius. If you didn't see Tiberius, he's that big guy, the tall guy on the building with a mustache and blonde hair and stuff. So he's the antagonist of the story. Neighboring nations have suffered under the Commonwealth's oppression and resistance. Forces have risen across the land. However, many resistance fighters are falling into the overwhelming might of the empire, and their strength is severely diminishing. Facing the overwhelming might of the empire, a group of elite soldiers rise through the ranks of the resistance by banding together and attempting a desperate plan. The leader of this group is the war hero Bahamut. So Bahamut's like the rebellious against the overlord himself, and his first mission is to infiltrate the enemy and weaken their forces. So basically, it's a fight against the overlord and resistance. Just another all-out war with Contra. And usually, let's get this started. Oh, thing I like about this game, the music. It's kick-ass. And for star weapons, probably the best weapons in the game. The laser, the rippler. And another thing I like about this game, you have the ability to dodge stuff. Like, ooh, there we go. And this weapon's already OP. Shit. Life force. I say machine gun's pretty good weapon too. Weapons. So is the spreader. Usually the lasers are the weakest, but the thing about this laser, it tracks. It holds everything. I'm not even mashing the button, I'm just holding it. And here's the wall boss from the stage 1 Contra game. They're pretty good references, but there's not that much references in the game. So unlike the Rebirth. Oh shit. That's not fucking death? Yeah, death. Think about the laser, the damage is pretty low, but homing's better than no damage. Ooh! Just sandbag just rushing through, they're all dead. And 1-ups. Oh, and these hitting spots right here, they'll give you points. So the more points you get, the more abilities you get, because you use these points just to customize your character. But in arcade mode, it's a lot different. Arcade mode is just all the difficulty game, except you got only fewer of your abilities, like the rapid fire and not automatic, because there's like 2 different levels of rapid fire. The first level is just like regular rapid fire, where it just has the slow pace, and the automatic fire is just fast paced. Like think of it as a turbo controller. So, the funny thing is, and another 1-up. Oh, fuck! I missed it. So far, so good. You just scan right through, rush through, easier. And that. Here comes the second mini boss. Now, point back and use strafe like this, and then you should get some. Exclamation point. Watch for that point right there. If you see that, get the hell out of the way. And also, I like the air dashes too. It's pretty necessary since there's a lot of shit going on. There it comes! Leap of faith! Okay, jump. Oh. Man, that's a new record right there. And here comes the first boss of the game. And that same snake that attacked us from the early parts of the game. Lotus Worm! Here's what to do. Destroy those turrets, dodge them, make sure you hold the strap so you don't turn the other way while you're shooting. Easy to get through. There we go. No, I'm not gonna kill him right now, I'm just gonna show the strategy and everything. And there's one. Oh shoot, don't forget. It's quicksand, so you have to jump. Make sure you don't get sucked. Nah, I'll just wait. And he throws the fireball. Make sure you don't dodge that. And then he will go around you and try to trap you. He'll give you. Oh, oops. I guess I'm too strong. I'm just too gotcha right now. Man, I think I overdid it. And you thought this is over? No, it hasn't. Pop. Watch out. Clunk. Do this. Hold the strap back, and then just keep shooting away. He will just do the drill and pop out. That's it. He has no guns or firepower. Oh, that's all he's gonna do. Until he can get him half health. There we go! There he goes. And make things more complicated, he hops out and tries to destroy you. Watch out for the flamethrower and air dash. That's all I would do. He's gonna keep popping on you, and his next obstacle move, he's gonna bash at you. He's gonna have a 3 double jump out, double jumps, double jump and air dash. He'll help you get out of there. Gotta hang on! Here it comes, here it comes! Leap of faith! There we go. Aha! Maybe I'll be off too. That's why team monitor is off. You don't hear the audio from my LGP. That's scoring good. S ring! Sweet. Okay, that's stage 1 down, so I'll continue the rest of you next time, so take it easy, guys. Much love.